Hi, I'm a tutor at the Loyola Writing Center, and I'm going to show you how to get started with an online appointment. All of the online sessions are operated through Adobe Connect. This service allows you to schedule live sessions with a tutor when you can't physically make it to the Writing Center. But before you enter a tutoring room, you'll need the right software. You'll have to download the Adobe Connect add-in if you want to be able to share documents, and this is especially helpful because you'll be sharing your paper with your tutor. So I'll include a link to the download page in the description box, but it kind of looks like this, and you would just go down and install the Adobe Connect add-in for either Windows or Mac. So once you've installed the add-in, go to your Writing Center tutoring room. This can be reached from the Writing Center page by simply clicking on your campus. This is just one that I've set up for the purposes of this tutorial. But on the screen, you're going to log in as a guest using the same name under which you booked the appointment. If you have the plugin downloaded already, it might kind of be a wonky size, so you can resize it to whatever you want. Okay, let's go over some key features of the tutoring room. Each of these different boxes is called a pod. So we have the share pod, we have the video pod, attendees, notes, chat, and files. And each pod has a different function. The share pod right here is where you're going to share your paper or your screen. Currently nothing is being shared, and that's because you are a participant and you don't have share permissions yet. The video pod is for sharing webcam feeds, and again, you don't have permissions yet. The attendees pod shows who's in the tutoring room, and so it should just be you as a participant and then the tutor as a host. You can also send notes or chat to your tutor, and you can share files. So I'll talk more specifically about the pods feature in a bit. Now up at the top is the meeting tab, and the most important thing here is the audio setup wizard. The first time you use Adobe Connect on a new computer, you're going to want to set up your microphone. So click on the Audio Setup Wizard and just follow the steps. So click Next, and then you can play a sound to make sure your speakers or your headphones are working correctly. You can pick which microphone you want to use. So I'm going to be using this one. And you can record a test of you speaking just to make sure that your microphone's working correctly and that the volume is at a correct level. And you can also test the silence. So once you're done, hit next and finish. And now your audio is set up. Okay, so now in some cases you might want to use the video feature in Connect, and your tutor will automatically be able to share his or her webcam feed with you. But if you want to be able to share your own feed, you have to request video share permissions from your tutor. So you can just send a message to your tutor to share my webcam. Alright, so your tutor's going to get that, and they are going to enable your video. So now you have this button, Start My Webcam, on the video, in the video pod. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and click Start My Webcam. And this will come up with a preview of what you're going to look like to your tutor. So once you're ready, click Start Sharing down at the bottom. And let's go over a few key features now that you have your video up. So we have the audio icon, which will let you mute your speakers or change the speaker volume. We also have this new icon for webcam, and you can stop your webcam here, and you can also change your webcam preferences. Next, we have the status icon, and this will allow you to give feedback to your tutor as they're speaking, maybe without interrupting them. And the 4 above the line will stay until you clear them. They'll stay active until you clear them, and they're just going to show up over here to the right of your name. And to get rid of it, just click back in the icon list and click Clear Status. The ones below the line only stay up for a couple seconds, so you don't need to clear them. So right now I'm laughing, and that'll clear on its own. So once you're done, click Stop My Webcam. And keep in mind that audio and video are not necessary for every tutoring session. You definitely do not have to use them if you don't feel comfortable with them. and the sharing process does stop when you turn them off. So now that I've turned off my webcam, Adobe Connect is no longer accessing it, and so they don't have a feed of my webcam. So don't worry about being watched or anything like that. Once it's off, it's really off. So if you don't want to use audio or video for your session, you can choose to use the different pods in the tutoring room instead. So this is where the share pod comes in handy. The share pod is where you're going to be sharing your essay. Adobe Connect does not support Word documents, which means that you must convert your file to a supported type or share your screen or application with your tutor. Currently, Connect supports PDF and PowerPoint, so you can change your document to those types and share them directly in the pod. So your tutor has to give you permission to share also. And once they do, this is what it'll look like. So you can choose to share your desktop, which just shares the entire desktop and everything that you have open on it. Applications let you choose a particular application and all of the windows open within that application. And Windows lets you share just a singular window. So I'm going to go with Applications and click on Microsoft Word because I have my essay open already. So we're going to share that. And when you want to stop sharing, just click Stop Sharing. So another option you have is to upload your document into the Files pod for your tutor to download. From here, they can share their screen with you so that you can go through the essay together, and they can mark comments directly on the document. At the end of the session, the tutor can upload the marked version of your essay for you to download. This is a good way to keep a digital version of your tutor's comments. Usually they'll do this through track changes. So you currently do not have the ability to download or upload files through the Files pod, but what the host can do is they can make you a presenter or they can make you a host. So currently I am now a presenter and now I have the ability to upload files. So we're going to browse my computer. And I'm going to go to the desktop and upload my essay. So it just converted, and now the tutor can go through, download your essay, and they can make comments onto it. And then when they're done, they'll just upload the file. They'll probably name it something different, like essay with comments. And then you can click on the document and hit download. And then the new version will be saved to your computer. Alright, so here's what it looks like, and then click to download. So that's how you can kind of get around Adobe Connect's collaboration issues. Unfortunately, there's no ideal way to collaborate on a paper in real time, but feel free to use any of these methods that you feel most comfortable with. And one more thing, as a tutee, you do not have the ability to record your own sessions. However, you can ask your tutor to record the session for you and make it available. When you're finished with your tutoring session, quit the add-in. So that's that. If you have any additional questions about Adobe Connect software, please contact the Office of Technology Support at extension 5555 or email ots@loyola.edu.